Ngas tribe, also known as the Angas, is one of the indigenous ethnic groups in Plateau State, now central Nigeria. They have a rich cultural heritage that includes various aspects of life, such as marriage customs, economy, traditional practices, festivals, food, music, and dance. They speak the Ngas language, which belongs to the Afro-Asiatic family and spoken among community members, as they preserve their cultural identity. The Ngas, who predominantly live on the lowlands and the southeastern edge of the Jos Plateau, are the largest group in the Jos Highlands. The major city is Bangshin. The Gyangyang or Ampang district is dominated by hills and ridges. To the west of the ridges form the plains that constitute the lands of the Ampang district. Traditionally, the Ngas practice indigenous African religions, which include ancestor worship and beliefs in spirits. Circumcision, known as Vang, is one traditional practice of the Ngas, usually carried out on young adults who are getting to a new phase in their lives. This stage marks the beginning of education into the Ngas religion. The young adults are camped in a far place away from home. This rite of separation usually lasts for about 30 to 60 days, and many mysteries of worship, the ancestors and the spirits will be revealed to them. This is the period to test and know who is who among the young men. The brave are referred to as real men, gomis, while the weak might never get to the end. If a person dies during this period, the slogan is Wan Sekura, meaning that the ancestors have eaten him up. No woman is allowed to see Wang or the participants. At the end of this initiation, the rite of incorporation into the community is marked by a festival, welcoming the warriors back home, not as the boys who left some months back, but as men, tested and trusted. During this celebration, the Ngolong, meaning chief, will come to the village square to welcome them. The families of the initiated men will also come with gifts for them. Today, however, most Ngas people are Christians with a significant number of Muslims among them, though sizable members of this ethnic group still upholds their traditional heritage in one hand and religion on the other hand, or even outrightly a tradition. Marriage is a major and a unifying institution among the Ngas. The first criteria for marriage in Ngas land is that the man must be circumcised, while the woman must have experienced menstruation. After this stage, the parents of the young man will go and introduce themselves to the family of the lady and inform them about the interest of their son. Before the parents agree, the lady must be consulted first. If she says yes, she is pledging and agreeing that the process of marriage should continue. But if she says no, then nothing will go on from there. Christian and Muslim marriages are practiced along the traditional one in most Ngas communities today. Agriculture is the primary economic activity among the Ngas people. They cultivate crops such as yams, millets, maize, and beans. Livestock farming, including cattle, goats, and poultry, is also practiced. Ngas communities also engage in local trade, exchanging agricultural produce and handmade crafts with neighboring ethnic groups. They are also known for their artistic skills, including pottery, weaving, and wood carving. These crafts are often used for both practical and decorative purposes. Being hardworking and industrious, the Ngas do not take their health for granted. Therefore, in their societies, traditional healers known as Bokos play a significant role, using divination and herbal remedies to diagnose and treat illness. Staple foods in Angas cuisine include grains such as millet, maize, and sorghum, which are often prepared into dishes like tuwo, a thick porridge, or fufu, a starchy dough. Leafy greens and vegetables such as spinach, okra, and pumpkin leaves are commonly eaten, either as side dishes or incorporated into stews and soups with meat, including beef, goat, and chicken. Apart from initiation ceremonies, which mark transition for both boys and girls into adulthood, the Angas celebrate a major festival called the Safi Tar or Mostar. During the celebration, a brief event called Shooting the Moon takes place to mark the end of season or the beginning of a new season. The festival is usually celebrated during the time of harvest. The Lunte Festival is another major cultural event celebrated by the Angas people. It typically takes place annually and includes traditional dances, music performances, and rituals honoring ancestors and deities. These ceremonies often involve rituals, dancing, and communal feasting. Music plays a central role in cultural events, celebrations, and rituals. The Angas music often features drumming, singing, and traditional instruments such as flutes, gongs, and xylophones. Traditional Angas dances are characterized by rhythmic movements, elaborate costumes, and symbolic gestures. Dances may depict aspects of daily life, myths, and historical events. Overall, the Angas tribe of Plateau State, Nigeria, maintains a vibrant cultural identity with distinctive customs, traditions, and artistic expressions that reflect their history, beliefs, and way of life.